If you live in Oregon, you got a slight risk of severe weather. Alright everyone, so we got a slight risk of severe weather in Oregon, Idaho, we can see a margin risk in Washington, Montana, Oregon, Idaho, we can see a moderate margin risk in Colorado, we can see also too. Then we have a 2% tornado risk for Oregon in Washington and Idaho today. Then we got a 15% wind risk for Oregon, Idaho, then a 5% wind risk for Washington, Idaho, and even little of Montana we can see also on here. Then we got our hail risk for today. We got 15% hail risk in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, a 5% wind risk in Washington, Idaho, Montana, a little of Idaho, and Colorado we can see. Alright, starting around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, we can see we got some storms in Oregon, and other part of Oregon we got some storms, and maybe a storm in Idaho potentially. Alright, we got 4 p.m. today. We can see a line of storms forming in Oregon, and other storms forming in Oregon, and some other storms trying to form in Idaho we can see also on here. Alright, when we got 6 p.m., we can see we got some storms of damaging winds and some hail potentially, and a low-end tornado risk for Oregon today, and a potential storm in Idaho too, we can see. Alright, when we got 7 p.m. here, we can see, looks like we got some storms in Oregon, we got some, maybe some storms in Idaho potentially, we can see, and we can see in California, we got some rain too. Then we can see 9 p.m., it looks like we got a line of storms in Washington. We can see Oregon and our little line of storms we can see over in eastern Washington and Idaho. Then we can see by 11 p.m. we can still have a storm in Idaho. We can see by our storms are starting the weekend. We can see in Washington and Idaho by 11 p.m. Hope you learned something new in this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.